Hi everyone, Leanne here from Jaded Blossom, and I have another fun Christmas card to share with you today. Hey, so I'm using Jaded Blossom's Scalloped Oval dies, their Girl Gnome dies, their Sweet Christmas Wishes stamp set, along with the Humbug 2 stamp set, Gnome Dies Hair Add Ons, and the Gnome Dies Baking Add Ons, and our flag dies. And I'm using Gingerbread Kisses 6-inch pad along with the Buffalo Plaid Dot 6-inch pad. There we go. Now I've got a piece of, this is paper tray ink cardstock cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4.25 inches. And I'm stamping a sentiment on the inside that says Sweet Christmas Wishes. And then I'm going to add a 1-inch strip of paper from the Doodlebug's Gingerbread Kisses to the inside. And I'm going to add a little piece of odds and ends that match the Gingerbread Kisses from Doodlebug to the inside as well. Just some cookies and, a cookie candy kind of look. Now I'm pulling out my Secure White Jelly Roll pen in a number 10, and I'm going to add a few little highlights and freckles and stuff like that to the card, just for fun. I think I'd add something to these odds and ends. And it's really fast and easy to do. There we go. So I'm going to trim off the overhang with a pair of scissors, and then I'll get to creating the front of my card. So there you have it. So now on the front of the card, I've got a piece of paper from that same 6-inch pad, Gingerbread Kisses from Doodlebug, and this is 1/8 of an inch smaller than an A2 size card front. And I'm going to stick that down with my ATG tape. You see that I'm working on a Stampin' Up pad. All my die cutting today was done with my Anna Griffin Mini Empress machine. So I did go ahead and I cut out the Scalloped Oval out of that Doodlebug's Rainbow Petite Prints in plaid polka dot on the plaid side. And then I'm adding that to the front of the card. So that's going to be my nest area where my image ends up. And then I have a piece of pattern paper from that same 6-inch pad, and I cut it out. I cut the flag die with it, but I did some selective die cutting and cut it a little bit shorter. You can do that. And now I am going to take a sentiment from that Humbug 2 stamp set. So this is a little tongue-in-cheek sentiment. So I'm going to stick that inside my MISTI, and then I will use my VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink to stamp that sentiment. There we go. And it says, "Get your fat pants ready. It's Christmas." So you only want to send this to someone that has a good sense of humor, right? You don't want to send it to someone that's going to have their feelings hurt. There we go. So now I am going to glue this down. There we go, onto a white one that I cut out of white paper tray ink cardstock. I just wanted this to be a little bit stiffer because I'm going to be popping this up. And you'll see that's how much shorter I cut that out using the die. I just moved the end of the die down and ran it through a second time to sort of make this little flag a little shorter. So I did put together these cookies on the Gnome Dies Baking Add-on assembly video, so check that out. American Crafts, silver foil, P13 stamping pad skin tones for the hands. And then the little cookies were actually cut out of white cardstock, and then I colored them in with Copic markers, I think. I'll have the colors listed on my blog. And now I'm adding some stickles in crystal color just to give them a little bit of sugar, right? So now I'm going to put together a little girl gnome, and her little outfit was cut out of that Gingerbread Kisses 6-inch pad from Doodlebug again. So remember, you always start with the dress with the little girl. You'll notice that I did use close to my heart white pigment ink called White Daisy just to run around the edges of that, just to, lighten them up. Now I'm adding on P13 stamping pad skin tones for the face. Then I will add on the little hat once I get this hair down. Now this hair is the Gnome Dies Hair Add Ons, and I'm using it in a different way. So I'm going to add these little ponytails under her hat and make it look like she's got a swoopy hairdo. There we go. And now I am going to stick the hat down over top. Remember that the hair add-ons, you can do whatever you like with these hair add-ons, right? You can come up with, hair styles are endless with a little bit of creativity. Now I'm going to pop up her little nose with some Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. There we go. And isn't she a cutie? Now I'm going to pop up her little feet with the larger Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. I always use the bigger ones for the feet and the small ones for the hands and the nose. That's just me. I'm using my reverse tweezers as well to stick them down. So she's got cute little bare feet. Okay, so next I'm going to stick down this sentiment. Now I made a boo-boo. I kind of wanted this to be the same width as the card, but I didn't really measure it. I just kind of eyeballed it, and it ended up being a little bit wider than the card. So this is going to have to go in a larger envelope, but that's okay. So I'm just going to center my sentiment. And now I'm going to pop down this super cute little girl gnome. I'll just stick her straight down with some ATG tape and a little bit of Bearly Art glue around the edges to make sure she's stuck down very well. There we go. I'm not sure if you can hear my dishwasher running in the background, but it's running, and I'm doing this in my living room, so not my normal spot. Okay, so now I'm adding my little girl gnome to the center of this oval area. I do use my reverse tweezers just to make sure she's, is glued down well. Now I'm going to figure out where the little tray will sit. Actually, I probably could have skipped the dress. She could have been naked under there and no one would know, right? But so I'm going to add this little tray down with her Christmas cookies, because how cute is that? And there you have it. Isn't that super sweet? You gotta love some cookies. Okay, now I'm pulling out the matching puffy icon stickers for the Gingerbread Kiss line, and I'm going to add a few of these little cookies to her background, in a visual triangle. These ones are little, gingerbread type shaped cookies, but that's fine. I'm using my pen blade just to pick them up. And now I'm going to add a couple little hearts as well, because why not, right? More is more, is it not? There we go. And there you have it. I just think she's this cutest little thing. I'm trying to decide what else I'm going to add. I kind of hoard these puffy stickers along with the shape sprinkles, for Armageddon. You never know when you're gonna need them. But I'm trying to, make an effort to use these things. There we go. And there is my fast little Christmas card design. So thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure to hop on over to the Jaded Blossom blog, be inspired by the team, the Jaded Blossom store, to get your hands on these amazing products. And thank you as always for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Make sure you're a follower. Bye, everybody.